Welcome back everyone, and if it's your first time watching, welcome to Carp Gurus. As you can see, I'm in the car and I'm about to set off on yet another carp fishing adventure. So, where am I going? Well, following on from my previous session where I caught that amazing personal best common, I decided to book another session at exactly the same venue. Therefore, I'm going to Cudmore Fisheries for 24 hours. I'll be on Avoca Lake, which is the lake I was on last time, and I just cannot wait to get there and get set up.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. Found my way. My way. Cause I found my way. My way. My way. Found my way. My way. I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way.
Here we go people, I am now set up at Cudmore Fisheries. So yeah, I'm on Avoca Lake, and as it stands right now, I've been fishing for around 2 hours and so far there's no fish to report. So how's the session panning out? Well, when I arrived I spoke to a gentleman who'd been here for 48 hours. He'd blanked, his mate in the next swim next door, he'd also blanked. So I thought, I'm not going to join the row of blankers and fish the same sort of area. I made the effort, I loaded the barrow, and I have gone to the other side of the lake and I'm fishing a nice, quiet, secluded corner swim. So yeah, 2 rods out as per the rules. Right hand rod is fished in the bay, a rod length off the reeds. Left hand rod is fished in open water where I saw carp topping earlier on. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. In regard to tactics, guess what? It's basic, simple and strong, and it works. I don't overcomplicate things. So we've got the usual lead clip system, 3-ounce lead, nice and heavy to nail that hook home, and then the hook length is made out of a supple braid and it's basically a hair rig, simple as that. I'm using a 20mm monster crab boilie by Rod Hutchinson, and just before I cast out I'm attaching a mesh PVA bag. So with me only being here for a short time on this occasion, I'm not piling in the bait. I'm attaching a mesh PVA bag filled with a mixture of pellets and crushed monster crab boilies, and that's the only bait I'm putting in on this occasion. I'm literally trying to nick a few fish, or nick a fish, before I go, and that's my approach. So yeah, completely different to last time where I was going for the big hit, 2 rods on a spot, large scatterings of boilies. This is 2 rods fished in different places, both with PVA bags, and yeah, no other bait around it. So yeah, that's how I'm rolling with it. If there's anything to report, obviously you'll be the first to know about it. I'm feeling confident. And yeah, when there's something to update you with, of course I'll update you. Good morning everyone. So it's now around 8 a.m. and unfortunately last night was uneventful. Nothing at all happened, no action, no liners, and I don't think the guys on the other side of the lake have done anything either. So plan of attack for today, I'm going to persevere with it today. Rods have been in now for, I'd say, over 12 hours. They're going to stay in. I'm not going to reel them in. The wind seems to be picking up, which is definitely going to help. It's been high pressure all night. The whole lake's been like a mirror, and I don't think that's good fishing conditions for when you're fishing on the bottom. Possibly I could have tried zigs, but I didn't really see much activity at all, so I decided to persevere on the bottom. So anyway, I'm not going to ramble on, but yeah, I'm going to persevere today. I'm not going to reel in. I'm going to leave the rods where they've been positioned, because I know they are spot on. Both went down with really firm drops, and yeah, hopefully I can nick one before I go. But if not, that's carp fishing. You know, you can't always catch, and the key is to keep going, keep positive, and keep at it, because you can have a couple of bad sessions and then next minute you can catch carp after carp. So that's how it goes. But yeah, this is where I'm at. Like I said, it's around 8 a.m. and when there's something to update you with, of course I will update you. Here we are people, it is now time for another update. So as I said earlier on, I was going to persevere during my session on Avoca Lake, leave the rods in position and basically just sit it out and hopefully nick a fish before I packed up. And yeah, that's what I did. I sat it out and nothing happened. It wasn't productive and the lake was dead, to be honest. So yeah, in regard to the 24-hour session on Avoca Lake, that is now over and I blanked. So yeah, it is what it is, and that's how it goes in carp fishing sometimes, as we all know. So yeah, that would have been me done. However, as you can see, I've got my rods out and I've decided to do another night. I wasn't able to do another night on Avoca Lake because they're fully booked. However, I was able to do a 24-hour session on George's Lake, which is classed as the runs water on the complex. So yeah, here we are. This is the swim. This is the view from my bivvy. Two rods are out. I've got the left-hand rod in open water. Again, going easy on the bait, just using a mesh PVA bag, usual setup. And then the rod on the right, again using the usual setup. I've attached a mesh PVA bag and that one's close to the island, as I did see around 3 or 4 carp cruising near the surface when we had like a period of hot weather before this torrential rain started. So yeah, that's where I'm fishing, one in open water, one towards the island. I've been fishing around, I reckon, 2 hours now. Nothing's happened yet, but I am feeling confident. I'm going to wait for this rain to die down and then I'm going to recast the rods ready for the evening. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. So Avoca Lake done and dusted, a blank on this occasion, but here we are again. I've decided to do another night and we're going for it on George's for 24 hours. So yeah, that's where I'm at. When there is something to update you with, as always, I will let you know. And yeah, let's see what we can do on George's Lake. update time. So it's now around 5 p.m. and yeah, we have lost a fish. I had a screaming run earlier on, hooked into it, fought with it for around 10 minutes, but then sadly I lost it at the net. So yeah, we're on one lost fish so far. In regard to what I'm doing, nothing's changed. However, the spots I'm fishing have changed slightly. So I've come away from the island now, and I've got one rod in the middle in open water, and I've got another rod just one rod length out in a nice margin spot where it's really firm. So yeah, one in the middle, one in the margin, and I'm thinking that as the weather cools down and we head into the evening, those fish are going to move away from the island and into the slightly deeper water. So yeah, they both got a fairly decent amount of depth. Both got really good drops as I felt the lead down. So yeah, those rods are definitely staying in till the morning. I've done a light scattering of boilies over one rod, and the other rod is just on the PVA, basically on the mesh bags. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, that's where I'm at. If I catch anything in the night, obviously I will get back to you. Other than that, I will be updating you in the morning. Just had a screamer at around 8 p.m. and this was the culprit. Not the biggest, but a very, very pretty carp. Fish number 2. Again, not the biggest. It's nice to get some action. It's now around 8 a.m. and yeah, left hand rod's just ripped off, and here we are again with fish number 2. Okay, so this is now the end of the session and I have literally just pulled up at home. Overall, I finished on 2 fish and 1 lost. So the last time you would have saw me would have been this morning around 8 a.m. when I caught my second fish. Since then, I fished for most of the day, but nothing happened. So yeah, we've ended up on 2 fish and 1 lost from George's Lake, and on this occasion we blanked on Avoca Lake. So yeah, I'm at home now. I'm going to get the gear unloaded and have a nice shower. So this is me checking out. As always, thanks for watching Carp Gurus. It's much appreciated. And remember, like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any carpy action. Carp Guru.